So let's start with the fact that this is a landmark case. This is a landmark case that's bound for the Supreme Court. Why do I say that? This is the first time in the history of our republic that a senior White House advisor, an alter ego of the president, has ever been charged with the alleged crime. That's the first time that this has ever happened. Now, at the same time, what's so remarkable about this case is that even as the Department of Justice was bringing this case, they had a policy for more than 50 years that says people like me, senior White House advisors, alter egos of the president, cannot be compelled to testify before Congress. Absolute. Yet they brought the case. This case is a landmark case because it's about the constitutional separation of powers. That goes back to the days of George Washington, when the legislative branch first began to try and meddle with the executive branch. And if you go back and look at the Supreme Court rulings, few and far between all they are, and more importantly, the Department of Justice position, then you will understand that there are very good reasons why executive privilege is sacrosanct. It's the mechanism by which effective presidential decision-making is made. So this case is not about me. I happen to be the only one in the barrel on this. And what's interesting about this case is that Judge Amit Mehta, during the course of this case, actually made history.
All right, just listening there to Peter Navarro. Prior to that, his attorney speaking out after today's breaking news. Navarro convicted of contempt of Congress in relation to the events of January 6th. Navarro is a former advisor to former President Trump. He did refuse to comply with a subpoena from the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. You can see he's surrounded there by protesters as well as supporters. His attorney saying they will appeal his conviction. Navarro is now the second ex-aide to the former president to be prosecuted for his lack of cooperation. We'll continue to keep an eye on that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.